And this is my favorite thing in the world, you guys. A new thing that I discovered recently. It's at Sprouts store. It is creamy and unsalted pecan butter. Now, I'm a big fan of almond butter and cashew butter, but this pecan butter, it just blows them both away. And this stuff's expensive, but they had a buy one, get one sale going on over the last week. And these things are like $7.99 each, but it was buy one, get one free. So I bought a bunch of them and I just love these things. I would have bought a lot more, but they actually ran out. It's a surprisingly hot day today. I'm getting really hot out there in the sun, especially for February. Well, we're having a nice bloom of flowers out there. Just that time of year. I'll show you guys. Check this out, man. This is just nice to look at. All these nice flowers right here out in the field. Yeah, over here we got a few more. Man, I do like this time of year a lot in February. The grass is green because a lot of the year our grass around here gets real brown. That's okay though. I mean, you know, nature does what it does. Okay, this is my favorite stuff in the world currently. Man, they sure do put this seal on tight. Jesus. Jeez. So yeah, got to get the solid stuff up and mix it with the oil. Try it out here. Wow. And I'm sure it's really healthy too, because it's just, all it is, it's just pure pecans just ground up into butter. It's hard to believe that something that tastes this good can also be good for you. It's definitely like a dessert kind of flavor. When something tastes really good, it's hard to quit when you're full. At some point you're not eating because you're hungry, you're just eating for the taste. Oh, I see a truck over there. That's my customer Juan. He's here to buy some tools, so I gotta go let him in. So that's a sign to quit eating the pecan butter and put it away. As hard as it is, I'm done with you for today. I'll come back to you tomorrow. It takes a lot of discipline to walk away from this. Or maybe not discipline, it takes a lot of willpower to stop eating the pecan butter. Hey Juan.
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good.
Good.
All right, well Juan is here shopping, so I'm gonna uncover these $1 tools for him. He wants to look. And uncover the $2 tables right here. $2 tools right there. And Juan is now here. He's shopping probably for the next hour, hour and a half, 2 hours-ish. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna find a piece of driftwood to cut up into slices. Now, I'm not planning on finishing the art project today. What I am planning on doing is cutting the wood up into slices and just doing like the initial layout, and with the idea later to actually mount them onto a backer board and then move forward from there. But I do want to spend some time cutting up wood today, so I'm heading over to the Garden of Inspirato right now to get the piece I want to work with. And this is the piece that I had in mind right here. So we can pull this piece off. So this one, basically, you know, I feel like it'll give me the pieces I need to actually make a design that I'm happy with. Now, I would imagine that it has a lot of holes in it. You can see here that there's just a lot of holes, termite eaten stuff. I do expect that. It's not an incredibly hard piece of wood. It's definitely got like a lot of decay and stuff going on. You know, I should get some really inspiring pieces from this. Well, tons of decay. The only thing I will say about this kind of wood is it's not very dense, so you don't have like defined wood grains, which I like to see defined wood grains. I'm hoping as we go deeper inside the wood, we'll get some better lines, but other than that, I mean, even the decay will actually, if I get the right shapes, I could make a decent piece of wood art with this kind of wood. You know, the decay is it's just ravaging. Just look at it. I mean, the decay is epic. It's astounding. I mean, the quality of the wood itself is not what I would call great in any way whatsoever. But the amount of decay is just, I mean, I can definitely do something with this wood for sure. God, they're such good pieces. Nothing's really jumping out to me as like a centerpiece yet though, but they're just a lot of great decay. Unbelievable. I mean, this is some of the better decay I've seen. And I look for this kind of stuff. All right, well, I have a really nice collection of wood slices here. Lots and lots of wood slices, so that's good. And like this one's got a really unique shape. A lot of the shapes aren't super unique, like this isn't super unique, but it's just all the decay inside these. It's just, that's what makes these pieces just awesome. And I'm absolutely positive that I can come up with some sort of design for a piece of wood art. None of the pieces are screaming centerpiece at me. I always like it when they do that because that just makes it so much easier. But it's okay. All right, wood slices are on the table. And now it's that time when I like to kind of shake the dust out a little bit. Just, get all the dust out of there and kind of, sweep the table. Make sure when I do the layout, there's not a lot of just dust and stuff on the table or like sawdust. It's less distracting that way with the clean table and clean wood slices. Oh, that piece broke right there. So that's a delicate little piece. So this will go over to the scrap pile. This one's still okay though. That one broke right in half, so not a really good piece. So off to the scrap pile. But some of them are real strong, like this one here is real strong. No worries with that one breaking. This one here is real strong, I can feel that. Another real strong one. If they don't pass the stress test, then they gotta go. This is the stress test. There we go. Good one. All right, table's clean. Pieces are basically all shaken out. So now it's time to spread them out and see if we can come up with some sort of design for the art piece. Let's see what we got here. It's time to get going on this layout here. There is no defined centerpiece, okay? There's not one piece here that I can say is definitely the centerpiece. And I'll admit, that makes things a little bit more challenging because normally I would find the centerpiece and then use the other pieces to make a frame around it. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my favorite pieces and prioritize using those first and just see what I can come up with. But I like these kind of challenges because it forces me to think in ways that maybe I haven't thought of before. Okay, so the idea here now is to find the pieces that kind of go in the center. I do really like this piece a lot. I do like this piece. This side is cool. So get all the high priority pieces over here in the middle. I'm thinking this might work as a centerpiece for now. I'll have to see how things go, but I am happy with this as a centerpiece now with these two pieces together like this. I just love this piece right here. It almost looks like a face when you look at it. Like the eye here, eye there, mouth there, nose there. So I do like that. Maybe that can be an upper piece like this. And then the idea is to build the frame around the centerpiece. That's kind of how I do my art sculpture things. I do like this piece a lot. And what do we have here? Ooh, I like this piece a lot right there. So those could be side pieces. Well, I'll tell you, I think I've got it. I mean, that probably took maybe 15 minutes. I think it'll work. I'm gonna have to, one of the tests that I do to make sure things work is I take a picture of it and I look at the picture, because it gives me a different perspective than what I have just by looking at it right now. So that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna take a photograph, see if it works for me, and if so, then I guess, I mean, the wood is still wet, but at least I can make the backer board and, you know, maybe not mount the pieces yet because I want the pieces to fully dry, but at least get the art in serious motion right now. I just took a picture of the wood art and looked at it for a minute, and I think I'm very happy with what I see. I think it'll just be a fantastic piece of wood art. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the backer board right now and put the pieces on the backer board and just see how it looks.